Yo, I'm trimming one of these motherfucking locks. It's too hot out. And this one catches in the door and cabinets and everywhere. So I'm cutting off this Congo lock today. I rubber banded it. I'm gonna cut it above the rubber bands here. I guess I want to speak what's on my mind because today I did chop some locks off, a handful of dreadlocks, literally 5 locks, not fully off, just in half. And the reason I did this, well, a few reasons, but lately the heat has been getting to me, the humidity. And with this amount of volume in my locks, it's very suffocating. So instead of being like, yo, I'm done with my locks, I'm gonna shave everything off, which is very drastic, I decided to just cut the ones that I felt were problematic and the ones that I had already planned on cutting anyways. So this is one of the locks I've cut before that have wicked together, and I kind of did the same thing this time around with this lock. And if you remember this lock, it used to have the braided end on it, but that braided end turned out to be my thickest dread, and it got in the way the most. It got caught in door handles, it got caught in car doors, like cabinets, like it was the worst. So I made the chop, and now it kind of looks like a foot of some sort. But this was the plan the whole time when I started to let these wick and Congo together. I always knew that I would cut off the excess just to have the flats. So with this being lighter, it's not in the way anymore. It was a good cut. Although I did cut one more after this, and this one I kind of regret cutting. It's right at the nape, right at the end here. I can always find this one easy, but that's it now. For whatever reason, I thought, oh, I'll cut another one short just to see how it felt, and I regret cutting this one a little shorter. You can see that even by the length of the dread beside it, way longer, right? So this one didn't feel like it was a good choice, but this one back here did feel like it was a good choice. And there's a couple more locks that have Congoed up that I might consider trimming in the future. You know, maybe like ones like this one that are Congoing out, but once they grow out longer. But maybe this one, but nah, for the most part, I think that was a healthy choice. And it made my locks like just that much lighter, noticeably. But they're still mad lengthy. You might be wondering, what'd you do with the other dread that you cut off? Well, let me show you. I've got a bag of dreads. This is where I've been collecting all my trimmings on this set of locks. Oh man, so check this out. Let's make a thumbnail. Like, I was sad, right? Like, stupid. That's what I cut off. I found something inside of them too. Let me roll the clip right now. But otherwise they're pretty clean, other than that. So this is actually a really nice memorabilia of these locks. And I guess I could always reattach it later if I needed to. And then of course I have these locks that I cut earlier. From earlier in the year, I guess. I don't have an exact date of when these cut off, but these are all the locks I've trimmed off of this set so far. Right, so it's like a good handful. Some people don't even have this as a ponytail. What if I could always like reattach these too, like what if I reattach them later, like up at the top of my head to give more volume up here? So many things you can do with extensions, huh? Anyways, I'm putting these away in my bag until further inspection is needed for some YouTube content. Anyways, that's it. Just wanted to give you an update on how they're looking. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So what's going on with the dreadlock that I had cut on my nape of my neck that I was not happy with? Turns out I added back the extended lock, or the cut off lock I sewed back on as an extension. Like no harm was ever done. It was quite the experience. But I will give you an update video on that in the next one. But until then, stay happy and stay natty.